Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen from all over the world. It's Wale coming to you live. Yeah, I want to talk about this free medical test and care that we are about to launch in Nigeria, come November 2023. That is next month. This program, the devil has done everything to stop it, or whoever used to stop program. This program is the most contending program or contestable program that Oyekan Foundation have ever done ever since we've been helping the poor. By now, you should know that Oyekan Foundation is designed to helping the marginalized people, to helping the poor, to helping the less privileged, to helping. We strongly believe that the poor have the right to fulfill God's mission. We believe that the poor have the right to live long. We believe that the poor have the right to eat, to go to school, to do everything, and that is why Oyekan Foundation has come out. Our focus is in Africa, but we specifically focus on a specific region called Nigeria. Now, Nigeria, we know that Nigeria is almost like a mess, as in it's completely out of order, as in it's every 99% of Nigeria will agree with that. The only people who will not agree with that are the politicians. So it's become clear that a foundation needs to be set to be helping people. Now, if you look at for the past 20 years, for the past 2 decades, three categories of people have ruled Nigeria, and that it has become crystal clear for everyone to know that it will take only God for Nigeria to develop. Now, what do I mean by that? We saw Jonathan Goodluck coming from the east or the south to come and help to come and rule Nigeria. That is, east-south has produced a president. We saw Buhari, President Buhari, former President Buhari, coming from the north, whether it's from the Fulani, whether it's from Hausa, whichever, he came from the north. And we saw Mr. Tinubu, President, His Excellency Mr. Tinubu, coming from the west. Now, it is crystal clear that things are not as expected. Now, this is a clear proof that human effort has failed. Let's go back to the lane. We saw Goodluck Jonathan being a doctor, academician. Is like, for in the next time, we will hear Goodluck Jonathan being a professor. That is the highest intellectuality have ruled Nigeria, and the whole Nigeria were complaining. The highest intellectuality have ruled Nigeria, and the whole Nigeria have failed. We saw the Buhari, the President Buhari. Let's say that one is illiterate. Let's say that one is not really educated. And the President Buhari represents two things. He represents the military mind. He represents somebody who is not well educated. We still see that one fail woefully, fail abysmally. Now we saw Tinubu in person of exposure. Tinubu represents exposure. That is intellectuality, both intellectuality, exposure, almost everything is embedded in Tinubu. Yet we see that things are not going as expected. This means that it is only God that can help poor people in Nigeria, because once all these failures start, it affects the poor 100%. Do you know that amidst this failure, the rich are still getting rich, but the poor are getting poorer? Now that is so sad that some people are getting poorer. And when people are poor, that means one of the things that they cannot afford is free medical tests and care. This is why foundation like Oyekan Foundation come and bridge that gap for poor people to experience what the rich people experience in the aspect of food, in the aspect of free health care, which stand at the top, in the aspect of education. We just distributed free school bags, and our first outreach was free school bags. Second one was cycling around education again, which was free jam, which give some people scholarship to university, to their higher institution of learning. And now we are launching out next month to free medical health test and care. Ladies and gentlemen, I am doing this video now to call on everybody to support this trusted foundation. Oyekan Foundation has been registered. Oyekan Foundation is confirmed, is tested and trusted. For the first 2 years or 3 years of his existence, he has helped 4 or 5 regions in Nigeria. He has helped 4 or 5 regions. That is, we are not about state. So now this is a foundation that is well trusted. So I am hereby calling the public that come and assist us so that we can cover Osun State en masse, so that we can launch out this project en masse. We can go ahead and help more people who won't believe what people are passing through. There are people in our opinion pool, or what we call a pilot study. I think the best English is pilot study. We went for a pilot study in Osun State, and we discovered that there are people 22 years. These people have not experienced anything of free medical test and care. These people have not gone to hospital for free tests to know what's happening. And among these 22 years, include the days of Ebola, no test. Include the days that HIV spread, no test. Include the days that polio spread, no test. Include the days that malaria spread, no test. So these people are just like a death trap. They are not death trap to themselves. They are not risking their self-life. They are also death trap to other people around them. Free medical test and care become eminent. So important that every citizen of Nigeria is deemed to have it once or twice in a year. Or to worse, once in 2 years. But among all our study that we went to carry out, it will shock you that people, the list of person was 6 years. That is the one who do regular medical tests. Did his test for 6 years. But we know that medical expertise advocate or advise that we do free medical tests, or we do tests, we do check up in ourselves at least once in a year, once in a year, or at worst three. That is 2 worse. In 3 years you do it once, or in 2 years you do it once, but regularly it should be done 6 months. That is the advice. So, ladies and gentlemen, I like us to know that we Oyekan Foundation has now stand as the gap to ensure that poor people too experience, or poor and marginalized people too experience free medical tests. Poor and marginalized people too experience a kind of free education. Poor and marginalized people too are given opportunity for them to compete in the labor market, for them to compete with, because these people who don't have opportunity to go to standardized school, these people who are even, some of them are, we have facilitated or we are planning to facilitate disabled people, special people with disability. We are planning to facilitate them so that this kind of people too will compete with physical people, at least with wheelchair, with all those kind of things, with aids to walk about and compete, because even people who have leg and everything cannot even fend for themselves. It has become very difficult. Most Nigerians are living from mouth to mouth, let alone disabled people. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we all should come out and support Oyekan Foundation at this junction of free medical test and care. Not only test, we are going to provide medical test and care. Other side attraction will be eyeglass for some people, and also even some drugs and all those kind of things. Will be given, sweater, all those kind of things will be given to people who attended the program. The program is open. It's going to be done in the market, in the town halls, in places that commoners will come, because Oyekan Foundation believe in one thing. This is our verse. This is our most interesting verse that we believe on. We believe that Jesus Christ said that I was poor and you did not give me food. I was hungry, I was thirsty and you did not give me. I was in prison and you did not visit me. And when you visit me, you did not release me. I was in hospital, you did not visit me. So the righteous man said that, when did we see you poor and we did not visit you? And when did we see you sick and we did not greet you? Jesus Christ said, in as much as you have done it to the least of the poor, you have done it to me. So the least, we are ensuring that all our facilitation get to the least people in the community. That is what we are ensuring, that all what we are doing get to the least people. Who are the least? Those who does not have money. Who are the least? The commoners. Who are the least? The market women. Who are the least? The people who are pushing wheelbarrow. The people who are selling water with their head. The people who all their trade, all their goods and services is not yet up to 1,000 naira. All what they are selling is not yet up to 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira. Those are the people that we are giving free medical tests. So we use places like market, town halls, all those kind of places that could be garage, roundabout, that could be easily reached. These marginalized people and village places, we use this kind of place. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest criteria for we to even make heaven or even have the support of God, anything that happens to us, we say, when any bad thing happens to us, we continue to pray that God come and help us. Anything that happens, we continue to pray. One of the greatest way for you to get God's support is this. The book of Psalm, chapter 41 said something very, very impressive. It said, Blessed is he who considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him from all his problems. Blessed is he who considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him from all his problems. He will set his feet. He will bless him. He will put him above all the overhead. He will do this. Psalm 41. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen the benefit embedded in helping poor people. It is advisable that you key into this. Now, if you want to key in this video, just drop your you could drop your phone number or your WhatsApp contact, but most importantly, drop your email. We are doing email campaign now. We are sending emails to people who want to do, because emails contain help us to be able to pass information that is sensitive. So we could just pass on all the information. So if you actually want to assist, actually want to help, nothing is too small, including 10 naira, including 100 naira, but just ensure that you share the message to other people. Just drop your email. Drop your email in the comment section of this video. Drop your email. I remain Oyekan the Vice President of Oyekan Foundation. God bless you as you help. Bye for now. As you support, there are going to be some things that will be given. Letter of appreciation, letter of participation, all those kind of things. And our free gift, we have a gift to give to people who support, no matter what. Whether I support 20 naira, whether I support 100 naira, just ensure that you share the mail. You go on email campaign, and the mail that we send to you, share it to friends or neighbor or whatever that you think is also philanthropist. Thanks. God bless you. Help us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye for now.